What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Free Spirit Tarot. This tarot reading is for my mother. It is her birthday today, and a girl is broke. So when a girl is broke, we give out gifts that don't cost us money, but still has special meaning to us. So I'm going to do a reading for her today, and with, I believe I will be making this reading public because she's not here to question. So it won't be any personal information that will be divulged. I just want to make sure that I got all the decks here that I plan on using. One more. I want to do her Kipper readings, tarot, Lenormand, and numerology, and also chakra. And I'm doing the chakra mainly for health, but it's going to include a lot of information. Hopefully I got enough space here. Okay. Let me shuffle up these decks. My mother turns 70 years old today. And I can't say that she necessarily believes fully in tarot. She is a Christian woman. But every once in a while, she does ask questions. So I feel comfortable enough for providing her with a reading today. Let's see. Just like I said, trying to shuffle up all these cards. In that way, I could try to give her a good birthday reading. Let's say a reading of quality. You never know what the cards are going to say. With the Kipper deck, I'm going to be using the German style of reading. So just note that. Which basically means I'll be pulling out master cards to help me along the way. And then tarot, this deck is so thick, I gotta break it down. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear a sound. I usually use this deck on myself, but purple is my mother's favorite color. So that's why we are going with purple. Names of these decks will be written in the description. There are no paid advertisements here or promotions. I'm not receiving any money for having these decks on my channel. Okay. I did go visit her today. And let's see. And try to see if I could do a little quick charm. Reading here. Nah. I'll come back to that. All right. Start off first with the tarot. Okay. May 4th, birthday reading for my mother. High Priestess. Ten of Cups. Lovers. One more. And Justice in reverse. I'm going or two more. Which one am I going to do? One or two more? One more. Nine of Swords. All right. All right, what we got for you, Mommy Dear? She hates me to call her Mommy Dear. I don't mean to call her Mommy Dear, but you know. All right, for what I'm seeing here, a majority of your events or activities are going to happen for you through the fall and winter of the year. We're still coming out of the winter months here into the spring right now. So a lot of this isn't really going to affect you as deeply right now. However, I do show that you have a lot of worry and concern in regards to where you are in the where your place is in the world. You are questioning some friendships, you're questioning some relationships, and you feel like that you need to investigate those or whether or not they're going to continue to bring you joy and happiness. I'm showing that there is somebody that you may have had your eye on or that you thought cared about you in a romantic way that is not panning out to be what you had hoped it to be. I'm showing that you're not going to get the answers that you want. The person is not being as honest to you as you may have believed. And it's keeping you up at night. It's keeping you a lot of worry. You haven't really been sharing any of this information. You miss being in a relationship. That loneliness is starting to eat you up. The last relationship, like I said, didn't end the way that you wanted it to. You never got the closure that you needed here either. And I see that you may be watching them. We call it like the social media stalking them. You're on their pages, you're going through their pictures. They may have got married and they seem happy in their pictures, which is causing you this heartbreak here. And again, the person may be still reaching out to you through social media, which is why you don't feel like you've gotten the closure you need. You feel like you're hoping that they're not as happy as they could be, the person that you wanted to be with. And it's bringing you great sadness and depression. Haven't been able to really get yourself together because of it. Hold that there. See what we got for the little mind. I'm trying to do six cards here. It's a long road ahead for you. But things are going to turn out in a positive light, is what I'm showing. There is a snake or deceitful person, a female friend that may seem to have betrayed you. But they're, I don't know, seems to be the tides are turning in your favor. You know, with this turn of luck here, I'm showing that there's somebody's going to open your heart. Maybe this person is in the past. Let's see what we got here. So the lady represents normally you, okay? And the direction that you're facing, I'm showing that it looks like there's love that is going to be coming your way. You're going to receive a gift or invitation of some sort. Maybe somebody's going to invite you somewhere. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the future for you. Somebody's going to invite you somewhere that's going to seem to be a new person this year. It's going to come in this year for you. Yeah, the person that was snaking you, so to speak, this is, they're going to be not as significant. I guess that's a good way for me to say it. They're not going to be as significant for you. But be careful about the women that you have around you, because they're going to be wanting to get what you have. Okay. Whatever heartache you had, you're leaving from that. It's selling away from the heartache that you had. It's selling away from that snake of a person. So all of this that you had here with the tarot, all of the heartbreak that you were going through, all that heartbreak that you were holding on to, you're going to be able to let that go. You can't even see this person right now. You haven't met this person yet, is what I'm saying. You haven't met this person yet. But this new love is something that you can go after. Watch out for that person. You haven't met them yet. Or you may have met them, but they're going to start coming around a little bit more. You're a snake in the garden. Her ship is selling, though. Let's just see what we got for you just in life in general. See how the rest of this year is going to turn out for you. Distant horizons. Maybe male. Email's going to bring that gift that we talked about. Unexpected income. Bad health. Poorhouse. Toil and labor. Poverty. Child. Coffin. It's the end of that reading. It's the end of that situation. The new male that's coming into your life is going to bring you some type of gift. I said that before with the Lenormand cards. So whoever this person is going to bring you some type of gift or invite you somewhere. That's I'm showing it either gift or invitation. Me bring you somewhere, bring you something new. A new man is coming into your life. Look at that. Oh, look at that. But there is a woman. There is a woman that you can't trust that's going to have their nose all up in your business. Okay. Let's go with numerology and the chakras at the same time. I think I shuffled it. I did shuffle these already. All right, so I usually let my die determine how many cards I'm pull, so I forgot to grab that. Four. Pulling four cards. Okay. I was giving me my numerology. Number 2, you need to work on a relationship. Listen to your gut. There is a time of newness. You're going to end one cycle and begin a new. Major change is possible. The 8. Okay. 6. And the 4. All right. So we have the number 2, which I told you that basically for you is going to mean for you to work on a relationship. Listen to your gut because this is a time of newness. Okay. Then the next card out was the number 8. You need to purge your negative thoughts. That relationship that you had, that old one is gone. Fuck them. Forget about them. Purge those negative thoughts. Forgive. Because there's a spiritual awakening coming. So maybe you're going to meet a God-fearing man. It's going to take you to church. You know, you want to go to church for a minute. 6, basically, you're ridding your life of the negative energy. Start to love yourself more. Focus on your home. Okay, and then the number 4. Again, take a leap of faith. There's going to be a unified love, a partnership, and attraction coming. And there's going to be some stability in your house. It says there's going to be a completion of justice. So even if you don't get that closure from that other person, then you're going to be fine with it. Okay, so we now add these together to get your total life number here. 10 and 10 is 20. 20 breaks down to 2. Again, your main focus is that working on that relationship. Okay? Listen to your gut. Possibility is there for your joy, your happiness in this relationship. Okay, also with the number 2, I have here that your potential problems are going to be depression and sadness. We talked about that already with the tarot. You're going to be dealing with some hypertension issues, some joint pain this particular year, heart problems. You're going to be feeling so insecure. There's going to be an overwhelming feeling of insecurity. Going to be dealing with some headaches this year. Your lungs, your kidneys, your eye problems. So make sure that you're taking your medicine like you should be. Make sure you're taking all your medicines like you should be. Okay. You could involve yourself with some group activities if you can. So maybe you'll meet that person that I'm speaking of in these group activities. And you do have like a full medical workup, and I would recommend that you talk to your therapist as well. Get yourself some group therapy going on as well. Okay. What else am I showing here for you? Let's go into our chakras. I'm just gonna move around our chakra stones. I'm gonna line them up here in this order. And then here. So I'm showing that the most important one for you this time is going to be your third eye chakra. In regards to relationship, your sexual appetite is going to increase. Okay. Be mindful of what you're eating. Again, issues with your eyes are going to come up more often this year. Okay. In the center, we have your root chakra. Okay. I sense that you're going to be feeling a little bit emotional. Again, that's insecurity I'm seeing with this root chakra here. See what we got here. Pull a two. Pull a two. Yeah, there we go. That root chakra again. And also have your sacral chakra here. Sexuality, again, is going to be a thing. I guess coming up with this new partner, whether or not you can be sexual with that person, is going to be a thing for you in your mind. So that's where a lot of the insecurities are going to come from. There's going to be a lot of fluctuating in your weight this year. Because there's going to be inconsistent dietary habits that I'm seeing surface. I saw that here with these two as well. Also, when I talked about your overall number, the number 2, dealing with stomach issues was also there. I don't know if I mentioned that. Depression, joint pain, headaches, stomach issues, hypertension, heart problems, overwhelming insecurity. So your emotions are really going to need to be catered to this particular year during the fall, especially with when we were talking about your root chakra. Your safety is going to be a main concern. So when we're dealing with your physical health, the base of your spine, your feet, legs, ankles, your large intestines, when we're dealing with your stomach, and your muscular system are things that are going to be really affected this year. But again, anxiety, insecurity, your trapped emotions, weight gain is what I'm seeing for you. And I feel it's all connected to that anxiety that you're going to be dealing with this year. And then when we're dealing with your sacral chakra, your emotions again are playing a factor. Your kidneys are playing a factor. Your diet and your habits being inconsistent, be stress eating, things of that nature. So whatever it is that you are dealing with in regards to the tarot, with this Lover's card being the major issue for you, I need you to really hone in and focus. That's why if you are not already in therapy, then you should seek it. In the order of concern, the next major thing for you would be your crown chakra. Okay. This is going to govern your spirituality and your connections and your unity you have with one another. Your next major factor is going to be that sacral chakra here. That's what this one is. Your emotions, your sensuality is going to come into play. It's going to be a big factor again. The root chakra here. And then we'll have your crown. No, this is throat. I'm sorry. You're going to be dealing with a lot of grief, anger, and hurt. And it's going to affect the way you eat this particular year. Your heart chakra. Emotional eating. In regards to your emotional healing. And the citrine. Last but least, your confidence and your willpower needs to be built up. You need to take your personal power back. It's the weakest that you have right now. In the way that it came out for me. This is the one that you're struggling with the most. This is the one that's going to be the most powerful, most beneficial for you throughout the year. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope this is a good birthday reading for you. And you have a great year, Ma. Peace.